Hi Bears, Miss Lauren here. Let's do something fun while we're practice writing our letters. We don't need paper, we don't need pencils, pens, or markers. We can use just our finger. Now here, I have a tray of salt. If you guys have a can of salt or maybe even rice, something fine grained, sugar will work too. You can put it in a cookie sheet, fill it up just like this and smooth it out, and then we can practice writing our letters. I'll show you. Let me find an easy one to start. Letter A. I'll write the letter A in the salt so you can see. And then I'll try the lowercase. Ah. And there's our letter A. Can you see that? And when you're done, it doesn't take much just to wipe it away. Let's try another letter. Let's do D. Now, just like before, I'll start with the capital and then move on to the lowercase. Ah. And there we have letter D. Now, if you're practicing writing your name, let's see if we can fit it on this board too. If your name is a really long one, you can always break it down into a nickname. A nickname is a short version of your name, like Annabella. She could go by Anna or Bella. Hi, Annabella. I'll write my name. L-A-U-R-E-N. Whew, I might need to have a nickname too. There's Miss Lauren's name. You guys can try this at home. Remember, all you need is maybe a cookie sheet or a flat pan and a little bit of salt on the board, or sugar, or even rice. You can make just about anything as long as it's a fine grain, kind of like sand, that you can write in real smooth. Let's try one more letter. Got to even it out. Let's do a J. We have a lot of J names in our class, don't we? So this will be good practice for all of our J friends too. There you have it. Doesn't take much. And playing with the salt is a nice and cool way to make your letters. Feels pretty great, but be careful. We don't want this on the floor. I have a placemat under mine, and it's still got a little messy. And when you're done, you can just slip the whole thing into a really big Ziploc or dump it back in the salt can. All right, now let's try a fun math game with our glass drops. I know how much you guys like using the glass drops. So if you want to try this at home, you can grab some from the Dollar Tree. They always have a big bag of them. Or you can use coins. And either way, the counting is what we need to work on. That's the good part. Let's try this. I'm going to put a few stones on the table. And when I put the stones down, I want you to count them and tell me how many we have. So you'll have to count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that when you're counting, you touch each one as you say a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't count it till you touch it or it might confuse you. I'm looking for a number. Let's see, I'll put down a 1. I'll put down an 8. And I'll put down a 6. And you guys will look at how many stones are on the table and tell me which number is the right amount. So if I have 1 stone, you'll say 1. If I have 8 on the table, you'll say 8. Let's see if you can catch it. All right. How many stones do I have on the table? 6, 8, or 1? I'll give you a chance to count. Do I have 1 stone? There's too many to be 1. Do I have 6 stones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have 2 left. It can't be 6. So if you said 8, you were correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that game make sense? Let's try another one. I'm going to put out 3 more numbers. I'm going to put out 7. And then I'll put out 12. That's a big number. And I'll put out a 4. So I want you to count the stones I put out and tell me if I have 4, 12, or 7. All right. I'll give you a minute to count. Let's see if you can figure out how many stones are on the table. Okay, let's see. Do I have 4 stones on the table? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I still have 3 more. It can't be 4. Do I have 12? That's a big number. Oh, I don't have enough for 12. So, if you said 7, you would be correct. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you said 7, you counted correctly. Don't forget, you guys can do this at home with any rocks that might be in your garden. You can do it with pebbles in the front yard. You can do it with pennies or coins. You guys can practice this with macaroni pasta. Anything that you have at home that you have a lot of. Even some buttons maybe. Let's see. We can do 1 more. Let's pick number 9, number 5, and number 10. All right. Let's see if you can figure out how many stones Miss Lauren's putting down. Miss Lauren loves glass drops. All right. Miss Lauren's got all the stones lined up, and now I'll give you a chance to count. Did you finish counting? All right, let's see how many we have. Do we have 5 stones? Looks like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I counted to 5, but there's so many more. It can't be 5. Well, now we can try number 9. Do we have 9 stones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, still have 1 left. It can't be 9. Then if you said 10, you are correct. Let's count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you said 10, you were right. Now, you guys can try this with whatever you have at home. I can't wait to hear about what you decided to use. I'll do another math game with you guys tomorrow. But I hope you like playing with me today. Okay, bears, find some salt and sugar, find yourself some buttons, and you can keep the math going at home for yourselves. All right, I'll miss you till I see you. Bye, bears.